Meet Mike. Mike is an entrepreneur who just hit a milestone that everyone dreams of, $1 million in revenue. His striped dashboard is flashing green. His team is popping champagne. He just posted a screenshot on LinkedIn, and the comments are filled with congratulations, beast mode, and king. From the outside, Mike looks like a titan. He looks like he has made it. But here's the reality that Mike isn't posting on social media. Mike is terrified. He is staring at his corporate bank account, and he realizes he has less cash today than he did when he had 0 customers. He can barely make payroll next week. He is working 80 hours a week, putting out fires, and managing a team that keeps asking for raises, all while his personal savings account is draining to 0. Mike is a victim of the single most dangerous lie in business, the lie that growth solves everything. Mike thinks he just needs to sell more to fix his cash flow, but he doesn't realize that his business model is mathematically broken. He has fallen into the revenue trap, and when you try to scale a broken business model, you don't get rich, you just go bankrupt faster. Why does this happen? Why do smart people build businesses that lose money? It starts with vanity metrics. In the startup world, and especially on social media, we worship the wrong number, top-line revenue. We ask, what are your sales? We never ask, what is your net profit? We celebrate the company that raised $10 million or hit $50 million in sales, even if they lost $20 million doing it. This creates an ego-driven feedback loop. You feel pressure to show growth on the chart. You want that line to go up and to the right, no matter the cost. So you start doing things that don't scale. You lower your prices to get more customers. You spend money on ads that aren't efficient just to keep the traffic high. You hire people you don't need because you want to look like a big CEO. But here is the cold truth. Revenue feeds your ego. Profit feeds your family. If you are scaling a business with 5% margins, you are walking on a tightrope over a pit of fire. One bad month, one ad account ban, one recession, and you fall. The goal of the Scale Foundry isn't to build a big, fragile glass house. It is to build a fortress. And you cannot build a fortress on negative unit economics. Let's look at the actual math that kills 90% of companies. A subscriber actually commented on our last video pointing this out, specifically regarding retail and marketing costs. They were spot on. This is called the margin death spiral. Here is how it works. When you launch your business, you are in easy mode. You sell to your friends, your family, your Instagram followers. Your marketing cost is 0. Let's say you sell a product for $100. It costs you $50 to make. You keep $50. That is a 50% margin. You feel like a genius. But then you run out of friends. Now you have to enter hard mode. You have to scale. To get the next customer, you have to run Facebook ads or hire a PR agency or pay a sales commission. Suddenly, acquiring that same customer costs you $40. Let's redo the math. Price $100. Product cost $50. Marketing cost $40. Your profit is now $10. You went from making $50 a sale to $10 a sale. Your margin collapsed from 50% to 10%. But here is the kicker. Your overhead, your rent, your software, your salary didn't go down. It likely went up. So now you are doing 5 times the work for the same amount of profit. You are running a treadmill that is speeding up, and eventually you will trip. So how do we fix this? How do we escape the trap? You have to stop acting like a hustler and start thinking like a CFO. You need to obsess over one thing: unit economics. Unit economics is simply the profit you make on a single unit of your product, fully loaded. Before you spend another dollar on ads, you need to calculate your gross margin accurately. And I don't just mean sales minus product cost. I mean everything. Sales price minus product cost, minus shipping, minus packaging, minus merchant fees, and crucially, minus your CAC, your customer acquisition cost. If you do this math and the number at the bottom is negative or barely positive, you do not have a business. You have a hobby that burns cash. The rule of thumb at the Scale Foundry is simple. We want a 3-to-1 ratio. The lifetime value of a customer should be at least 3 times what it costs to acquire them. If you pay $50 to get a customer, they better generate $150 in margin over their life. If they don't, stop scaling, stop marketing, fix the engine before you pour more gas on it. If you ran that audit and realized your margins are trash, don't panic. You have 3 levers you can pull. Most people only pull one, but you need to look at all 3. Lever 1 is price. This is the one you are scared of. You think, if I raise prices, customers will leave. Maybe some will, but the wrong ones will leave. The customers who only buy from you because you are cheap are not loyal. They are liabilities. Raising prices is the fastest way to fix your margin. If you increase your price by 20%, that creates pure profit straight to the bottom line. Lever 2 is operations. Can you lower the cost of delivery? Can you negotiate better rates with suppliers? Can you automate a manual process? Every dollar you save here is worth more than $1 of new revenue because it is permanent. Lever 3 is retention. If you can't lower costs or raise prices, you must increase the lifetime value. You need to sell to the same customer twice, 3 times, 4 times. The first sale pays for the marketing. The second sale is pure profit. If you are constantly constantly hunting for new customers and ignoring your old ones, you are leaking value. Here's the bottom line. Growth is seductive. It feels good to say you run a 7-figure business, but I would rather run a $500,000 business with 40% margins than a $5 million business with 2% margins. The first one gives you freedom. The second one gives you a heart attack. Don't be like Mike. Don't build a monument to your ego. Build a machine that prints cash. Audit your margins today. If the math doesn't work, stop scaling. Fix the foundation first. That is how you survive. That is how you win. We forge titans here. If you are ready to stop playing games and start building a legacy, hit that subscribe button. Build smart, scale hard.